right here watching history be made. Bitcoin is now up to $111,000. That's an all-time high, and it's continuing to rise. I've seen it break 3 times today. Went up to 110, and this is the highest that it's
ever been. It's ridiculous. Look at, we had
last trade
2 Bitcoin for $100,000 a piece.
$11 a piece.
That's
amazing to me. I mean, just look at this graph.
Look at this graph.
You see this graph? That's the last.
This is just the last 3 minutes.
Give me a second. I'll switch it up.
Bitcoin is at $100,000. Where are we heading? Are we heading to 200? Are we heading to 300? Are we heading to 500? The hard part was getting to 100K. The easy part is 100K and beyond. That was a Coinbase ad, if you didn't know. And they're pushing a lot of ads at the moment. This is the Google Trends of Coinbase. And as you can see here, we peaked in 2017. We also peaked in 2021. And now we're at the 50% mark. Google searches for Coinbase is increasing. And we're going to delve into this a bit more deeper. I've noticed that there is a major correlation between Coinbase and BTC's peak. But the peak is not what we're looking for. We're looking for altcoin season, altcoin mania. The first peak in Google Trends is December 2017. We're going to head over to the charts and we're going to locate where this is. And as you can see here, right over here, 2017 in December was the absolute peak. It was the absolute peak. And again, April 2021 went to 99 out of 100%. If we look over here, and we scroll all the way to April 2021, it marked the peak, the absolute peak. We had a dead cat bounce, and then we had another peak, which caught everyone off guard. But this primarily was the peak. What's a dead cat bounce? It's a temporary short-lived recovery of an asset from a prolonged decline of a bear market that is followed by a continuation of a downtrend. Consequently, search terms came down, and now we've passed 50%. Normally, whenever we pass 50%, we normally head to 99 on search terms. Now, Coinbase is also pushing ads. And as you can see here, once it gets to around 9,000 views, these are organic views. Subsequently, after that, what they've done is push the campaign. And they're fueling more and more ads. They want this to increase further and further. For example, it's a flywheel. They're going to push more ads. BTC is at $100,000 and more people are going to search for Coinbase to buy. Right over here is BTC. Okay. And this is the price action during the first bull market. This is the price action during 2021. Right over here is Ethereum's price action when it got to all the way to like $4,000. What happens is BTC goes up first. Once BTC formed a peak right over here, right here, it wasn't until then Ethereum went up a massive percentage against BTC. This is the ADA and BTC pair. And what do you notice over here? ADA went parabolic once BTC hit the peak and we trended sideways. We need BTC just to move sideways for alts to go parabolic. It's an absolutely no-brainer. We're in alt season. You have to be blind to not realize we're already in alt season or we're just in the first innings of alt season. This chart shows you the last time we were here was in 2021. It lasted 88 days. This could last from now, this second, this minute, 88 days. The saddest reality is this. Many folks are going to end up with zero. They're not going to make any money. They're going to hold, and they're not going to know when to sell. Join our private members. Link is in the description below. Let's have a look at some of the best performing sectors. And right now we have DeFi. DeFi is up 24%, the whole sector. Then we have gaming. I'll give you an example of gaming. So any gaming coin, for example, let's say Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity was one of the main characters in the previous cycle, and it went up a massive amount from a fraction of a penny all the way up to $155. And you know what's crazy? Majority didn't even take any profits. They round tripped everything because the problem with alt season is this: it goes up so quick, so fast. Some of you have never ever lived this. You've never ever lived this. And some of you, it's your first cycle. It goes up so hard, so vicious, and you just start drinking the Kool-Aid. You start drinking this Kool-Aid and kept on drinking. And then they keep telling you on the way down, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. So you keep buying the dip, and by then you panic sell. That's all she wrote. On this channel, I have to be honest. You can follow the main channels, the big channels, but they're going to make a lot of money off of you. And some of you don't have experience, unfortunately. So you're going to be in there, just wide-eyed, believing everything they tell you, trusting them, and just end up round tripping and making nothing. And then you hold for another cycle. We have gaming, and we have Gala, Axie Infinity, Sand, Roni, and it's up the whole sector 20% on average. Then we have AI, it's up 13%. Then we have L1s, it's up 9.69%. And meme coins are coming back. I just saw a tweet just now. I was shocked. I was like, God damn it, is it that time? Elon tweeted this image right here. Got 82 million views. We're in trouble. We're really in trouble, We are in trouble. This is going to be electrifying. This is going to be crazy. And you're going to see how the nature of people, you know what it is with money? Money is a great, great tool to see the nature of a human being. Like, it's a great tool. You see all emotions, anger, happiness, sadness, grief, regret. It's like the best calculator. Best performers of this week: XGV, HBAR, Reserve Rights, Curve, and surprisingly, we got Yearn Finance come back from the dead. I guess we're heading to a fair value price of Yearn Finance. It deviated to the extreme, and now I guess it's heading back to a fair value price. Markets during this weekend have been relatively mute. It hasn't been too crazy in the past 24 hours. Let me zoom in. XRP is up 6%. We have Solana up 1%. We have BNB is up 14% for the week, broke all-time new highs, and now it's heading up. It's in price discovery. BNB is actually a sleeping giant, and people don't really realize that. It's not all over YouTube, but surprisingly, BNB still continues to go up higher and higher. Maybe the Chinese are buying this. I'm just excited. I really am. I'm just excited. We're finally here. Like, finally, we're here. After everything, like, honestly, after everyone telling us, crypto's dead and buried, telling us, yeah, it's just a fad. How can something be a bubble that continues to rise? AVAX is doing well. Shiba is up 21%. I haven't looked at Shiba for a while. Shiba just basically fell flat on his knees, went all the way down 91%, consolidated, and now it's coming back. The thing is with these coins, there's like, I think a 90% chance some of these coins don't come back. 90% is a big, big number. For a coin to come back again, that's a testimony to the community and the devs and the people building this project. I don't hold any Shiba, but it has a massive correlation to Doge. Whenever Doge forms all-time new highs, SHIB follows suit. We have 168% to get to all-time new highs. This is exactly what's going to happen. BTC is going to move sideways because in the month of December, BTC on average moves 5%. However, Ethereum is the one that outperforms in Q1. So January, February, March, Ethereum leads the entire herd. So as you can see over here, in 2021, in Q1, just in 2017, we went up a massive 518%. In 2025, Q1, on average, right over here, on average, we go up 92%. Hypothetically speaking, let's say from January all the way till March, we go up 92%. A 92% increase will get us to a whopping, wait for it, $8,329 for one Ethereum. Ethereum dominates in Q1. It leads the charge. That's when Solana, ADA, and other larger caps will outperform. It's only when Ethereum breaks all-time new highs does Solana break all-time new highs. It's once the king has passed its all-time new high, Solana follows suit. I'll show you Solana, and I can show you the Solana and Ethereum pair, for example, and I can look at it with my eyes closed. I know what's going to happen next. So right over here, and on the weekly, this is it right over here. And do you know what happens during these markets? Yeah, crypto has a very, very nasty way of doing fake outs. They love to do fake outs all the time. It has a nasty way of creeping up on you and fooling the majority. You think that this is a breakout, but in actuality, it's just a fake out. I think the Solana and ETH pair is heading downwards. It's going to probably consolidate around here. Compare your alts to Ethereum. Why are you going to take on more risk? Take on more risk when you could have held Ethereum, which has less risk and outperforms your altcoin. So compare it to Ethereum. Ethereum spot ETF inflows are increasing. They're outperforming BTC. So it's a no-brainer. Large institutions understand diminishing returns. Let me show you an example. The law of diminishing returns. This is the rainbow chart of BTC. And you have these log charts. Don't get confused by these log charts. Don't think that they're the Bible. Don't think this is gospel. Don't fall for any marketing. I'm going to draw you a chart. And this is my famous drawing, yeah, right over here. X. Log charts are just maths, basically. So there's a new asset, and this is the fair value price of such an asset. Okay, right over here. You can do a log chart with anything, gold, silver, etc., etc. And let's just say you do another log chart, but it deviates by like 2, and it deviates by a factor of 2 again, or 4. You have another log chart, and it also deviates by a factor of 2 and again, okay? So you have the fair value price right in the middle. Then you have, sorry about my drawings, then you have price discovery. So it starts off like this, continues to go on, goes up and down, has ebbs and flows. And this is how they distinguish whether an asset is overvalued or fairly valued. This is the law of diminishing returns. We went down by 2 log charts, okay? 2 log charts. And then over here, we peaked and went down by another 2 log charts. We made a peak over here. We went down by a further 3 log charts. And now, right over here, we've gone down another further 4 log charts. This right here is actually at the extremes. It should be red, not green. It says right here, accumulate. This is a time to accumulate. This is not a time. This is definitely not a time to accumulate. I gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Wish you all the best. And if you need some help, link in the description below. I've helped so many other folks. Peace.